Whoops. Alright, so I cut some strips and we're going to try this puppy out. See how well this stuff works. I figured I might as well coat it because there's going to be times, guys, if you're out in the woods and it's dark at nighttime, obviously, and you're going to have issues finding stuff at night, even if you got a flashlight or whatever. And then especially if you start dropping stuff, that's really gonna suck, especially at night. Then you'll have to wait till morning and scout out where you dropped everything or whatever. So try this guy. It looks like some high quality tape, I'll give them that. So we'll see how this goes. Now obviously the edges I am just folding the tape over. But it's some good quality tape, so it should stay put as long as you work the edges over pretty good. Now, as cool as the cover is for this Star Wars container, I'm just going to go ahead and cover that because it's going to be pretty dark. And then fold the edges down, obviously. Something like that. Then we'll do a test. I'll take it into a dark room, or later tonight I'll take it out, hit it with a flashlight, and see how well this stuff actually works. Now, because of the top cover that's got grooves for the caricatures, you can see how it's kind of all messed up here because the characters have been stamped into this thing. So it might look a little funky, but we'll deal. Then we'll do a test of this, guys. Like I say, see how well it turns out. Okay. That's pretty decent there. Might have some issues with those ends, but that's pretty good. So front and back, we'll take that in the darkroom test, shoot it at that and see what happens. So you can see all the imprints stamped in there. So I got 2 lighters, a ton of candles, some bandages, my large ferro rod. What I should do is throw this decent sparker in there for the larger ferro rod, and anything else you guys think I should have in there. Now this, remember guys, I still have in that giant bag of Ziploc. I'll move this my empty tins off to the side here, and I'll show you what I got elsewhere. There's a little paracord. Okay, so in this bag we got a 32 count of matches with Striker in its own bag. got a magnifying glass, got another lighter, different style. I have the cigarette lighter, which you can do via sun. So you focus the beam right here on the middle, heats it up, and goes to town, so you don't have to be constantly holding it. I got a tiny thing of floss for the hell of it. And what else? That's it for that bag. I'll throw this magnesium rod in there, and I'm going to throw this thing in here too. You could use it as a possible striker, but it's meant for opening cans, canned food. And there's another magnifying sheet, and that goes back in here. So that is going to kind of clean things up. So we got that. This baggie, another 32 count in its own bag, another smaller magnesium rod with its own striker on some paracord, another lighter. And then this is kind of my tinder bag. So actually what I'm going to do is take a bunch of crap out of this bag. And so we got another magnesium rod with a striker, magnifying sheet. This is a pencil sharpener for making shavings for tinder. Here's another magnesium rod, pencil sharpener, glow-in-the-dark candles. These I should have put, actually I'm going to leave them with my tinder because it's a good idea, so you can find the bag easily. So I got a bunch of my homemade long burning tinder in here. I got some of the long burning store-bought tinder blocks, some cotton balls, and then I got some what is this? This is dried what, I totally forget the name of that tree, but anyway, I got some super dry oily tinder off of that tree that I plucked, and bonus for that. So that's my tinder pack plus some candles, and then I'll throw the fill this bag up with some of the pencil sharpeners and crap. One per bag maybe, sounds good, just to get some stuff going. Get the air out of there. This guy could actually use another one of these, why not? Just trying to get all the air out of these Ziplocs when you squeeze them down, guys, and then, you know, you're good to go. So I got a decent amount of lighters, and definitely a decent amount of magnesium fire rods. Whoops, I guess I'll throw this in the tinder bag, why not? Okay. Put that in there so sharp edges won't cut through the bag, like so. Put some jute string. I'll use the jute string to tie off that bag, and then I'll just throw this stuff in with the tinder. That gauze pack there. Okay. So we'll tie this off. Tell me what you guys think I should put in here. But remember, all this together is my bug out bag fire starting kit, and that should get me a ton of fires, guys, especially with my giant ferro rod. That thing is awesome and should last you friggin' many years if you take care of it and know how to easily start fires without, you know, burning through too much. Hey, that must have came out of one of these. So yeah, I think I got this knotted up pretty good. I might have to cut that and retie. But then I'll tie this up, take this into a dark room, or later on tonight take it outside. I'll shoot a light at it in the pitch dark and see how reflective this is. Easy to find, hopefully. And if it works out okay, I may take I'll cut strips of the reflective material and put it in each Ziploc bag, and they just sit flat. I don't even have to, I can leave them in the Ziploc bag themselves, and the light should catch in case I drop one of these bad boys. And because you don't want to be losing this stuff. That's almost death sentence type of deal, so definitely do not want that. Let's see, did I go a little too short? No, I'm okay. I got my little ring there, my loop I made. Well, maybe might have to undo that. Tie a better knot than that. Take up some of the slack anyway. But yeah, I think that's going to work out pretty decent, guys. I'm going to get rid of some of this slack. Use up that material. It's still loose. There we go. Alright, save the jute. So that's going to be halfway decent. So, I'll put all this stuff in the giant Ziploc bag. Actually, I'll just cut some strips for each of these smaller bags before I do all that. That way, those are ready to go and I can easily find those. And that freed up 2 smaller tins that I can use for something else. And go from there. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit.